This royal guard collapsed from sheer exhaustion, surrounded by a crowd of onlookers. But instead of helping, they took photos, capturing the moment like it was a spectacle rather than offering support. No hand was extended, no word of concern was spoken. The guard lay there, struggling, while people simply watched. But then an elderly man stepped forward. He not only offered his hand, but also called others from the crowd to help. Together, they helped the guard stand back on his feet. As this woman stands near the guard and his horse, she suddenly does something unexpected. She stomps her foot on the ground, just like the horse. However, this action is seen as a sign of disrespect toward the guard and his horse. Within moments, a police officer approaches and calmly explains to her that such behavior is not appropriate here.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just do it.
The child's father brings him near the guard to take a photo, but the child refuses and walks away in frustration. Witnessing this innocent moment, the guard tries his best to hold back his laughter, but ultimately can't contain it. This well-mannered boy approaches the guard and stands outside the white line to take a photo. Before leaving, he does something truly respectful. He bows his head toward the guard as a gesture of honor. When a special girl approaches the guard to take a photo, the guard immediately turns his horse towards her to ensure a perfect shot. After capturing the moment, the girl walks away, leaving behind a beautiful memory. This guard just revealed something special to his fellow soldier. His mother is here to see him. The soldier immediately takes action, opening the barrier so the mother can meet her son. But look at the respect. She doesn't touch him, knowing he's on duty. To make this moment even more special, the soldier takes a beautiful picture of the mother and son, while the guard remains completely in character. As this special girl is brought near the guard in a wheelchair, the person accompanying her stops at a respectful distance. Noticing this, the guard gently moves his horse forward, allowing her to get closer. The moment the horse steps near, the girl's face lights up with a bright smile, as if she wasn't expecting such a warm gesture. The gentle interaction between them creates a truly heartwarming moment. An old veteran approaches the guard and gently feeds the horse some fruits. The guard, maintaining his composure, calmly exchanges a few words with him. Before leaving, the veteran softly runs his hand over the horse, cherishing the moment before walking away. As the guard marches along his path, a child suddenly steps into his way. Without saying a word, the guard swiftly adjusts his course, gracefully moving to the side to avoid any disruption. As the woman poses for a photo near the guard, the horse curiously looks at her, trying to interact. However, what happens next is completely unexpected. First, she makes a series of exaggerated, ugly faces, and then, shockingly, she shows the horse her middle finger. A couple dressed in wedding attire arrives near the guard, capturing beautiful photos together in front of him.
Drop your dress down if you can, darling.
As they prepare to leave, the guard watches them with a gentle, warm gaze, adding a subtle touch of emotion to their special moment. As this woman poses for a photo near the guard, she repeatedly leans toward the horse, ignoring its discomfort. The horse becomes visibly irritated by her actions. But in the end, the horse teaches her a lesson, suddenly attempting to bite her. Startled, the woman lets out a loud scream, realizing she had pushed too far. A woman first takes a photo with the horse, and then politely asks the guard if she can pet it. The guard nods in approval, granting her permission. With a gentle touch, she strokes the horse, creating a beautiful moment of respect and admiration. This woman made a huge mistake with the royal guard. She walked up to the guard, glancing around to check if any police officers were watching. Then she made a bold move, pretending to flash him, expecting some sort of reaction. But the royal guard stayed completely unfazed, ignoring her antics and staying focused on his duty. She was lucky the police didn't notice, or things could have ended very differently. A royal guard carries sword for a veteran Gorkha soldier as a gesture of respect and tradition. This moment showcases mutual respect between soldiers from different regiments. A woman playfully asks the guard if he likes her daughter.
Do you like my daughter? You look her white.
The guard gives a warm, playful smile in response to the woman's question, adding a touch of lightheartedness to the interaction.
Do you like my daughter? You look her white.
An old veteran walks up to the royal guard, but stops right outside the white line. He doesn't cross it, just stands there and calmly speaks to the guard. And even though the guard is trained to ignore this time, he slightly nods back, a quiet moment of mutual respect. While all the guards are standing in formation, one of them starts losing balance, likely due to the heat. But before he can fall, the guard next to him quickly grabs and supports him. Moments later, other guards step in to help. Even in silence, their unity speaks loud. This guy walks up to the royal guard with his girlfriend and tries to call the guard handsome.
What a handsome lad. You are handsome.
But he does it mockingly.
You like my curly hair?
He even calls him scary, laughing the whole time.
I'm not helping you.
Let's go. Yeah. You are very scary. High five.
The guard stays silent for a moment, then suddenly yells "Kakinon" loud and clear, chasing him away.
No, but
Mark, you're the most unfunny person I've ever met. Come on.
you are handsome. Oh shit!
While a man was posing for a photo near the guard, the horse playfully nips his hand. Leaving visible teeth marks on the tourist's hand. When the band-playing guards were marching on their path, protesters lay down in their way. Despite police efforts to remove them, the protesters refused to move, forcing the guards to march over them. As all the guards were marching, one guard's horse suddenly caused him to fall. However, the guard quickly composed himself and continued walking on foot, maintaining the discipline and character of a true